this stuff is so horrible. It's not as bad as I imagined it might have been, but it's definitely worse than I thought it was going to be in certain aspects. Like, for example, my body hurt so bad. My body hurt so bad. I just want to freaking throw stuff and punch people, but I can barely even get the energy to do that for real. Um, my neck, like right up here, all of this hurt so bad, so bad. This is like, hi Rylan. This is like my third day since, no, this isn't my third. This is my third or fourth day since I started feeling sick, basically. But this is my second day of me knowing that I have COVID because I got tested 2 days ago, and it came out positive. And I went to go get tested because I was thinking, oh, maybe I have strep. Because in July and August, I had strep, but I thought I had COVID because I couldn't taste or smell. Hi, Jay Roberts. So I couldn't taste or smell back then, so I thought I had COVID back then, but I had strep, and it was like really hurting my throat. So this time I had like a dry cough, and I was like, oh shoot, I probably have strep again. And I was at work and people was sick at work. So I was like, okay, I probably have strep. Let me go get tested, but let me get tested for COVID just in case. Because my body, like my neck was hurting really bad. So they tested me for strep. It was like a rapid test. So it came out negative really fast while I was still in the car because they did like, you know, the little drive up thing. Then next they put the little swabs through my nose or whatever. To see if I had COVID or what's it called, RSV or something like that, like upper respiratory infection basically. And then later that night, as I was getting progressively worse, they called me at like 7 o'clock, and they was like, yeah, your COVID test came out positive, so you're gonna have to quarantine for 5 days. And I was like, wow, this whole time I haven't had COVID. And it's so crazy because when COVID first started, I had like this like spiritual look at it to where I thought that if you got COVID, if you was able to get COVID, that meant like a certain thing. But now I definitely know that's not true now that I have COVID, because if it's true of what I was thinking, then woo, baby, how did I make it this far? But yeah, I was like, I cannot believe I have COVID, but it makes sense because my back, my neck was hurting so bad. I barely could get out of bed. When I was eating Panda Express the night before I got tested, I was feeling sick as I was trying to eat it, but I was hungry. So I was like, okay, this is weird. So that's why I knew the next day I was going to go get tested for everything, because that wasn't normal for me. But now that I'm a couple of days in, my lower part of my, yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. My lower part of my body has been aching way more than the top, but also the top is still aching. My neck, I can barely even lay in bed. I can barely stand up, barely sit up, except for right now, because right now it's like, I think, getting better. And plus I took some Tylenol, because really all they tell you to do if you get COVID is to take Tylenol or take like medicines for like the symptoms, not the actual COVID, but symptoms like congestion or like runny nose or like body aches basically. But yeah, and I'm hungry, but COVID doesn't like you eating basically. So when I eat, it doesn't feel satisfying, and it also makes me feel like I'm going to be sick when I'm trying to eat, but I'm hungry, you know? So that's why a lot of people, when they get COVID, they lose a whole bunch of weight, because it makes your appetite, like it makes you not want to eat basically. But yeah, what it does is like, I'm trying to think, because I feel like this head type of like high, not like on drugs or anything. Thank you for saying anime. Oh, you took it back. But thank you. This sounds really, really bad. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that I can say is that it's not bad. Like, I'm not like throwing up. I'm not like coughing my lungs out. I'm not like, I don't know. It's not like a regular sickness, basically. What I feel is more like fatigue. I feel body aches, and I would say disassociation. But that also, my theory of like what COVID meant, it's really the opposite of like how I felt about it back then before I got it. That sounds really bad. I hope you get better. Wish We wish you well. Pray for you. Pray for. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see how to say this. Natalie? Oh, that says Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you, Raylan. Is that how you say your name, Raylan? Thank you. I'm gonna do better because actually I really want to like make this like a really good step in my career, basically. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna start doing more YouTube videos of like you know, traditional type of YouTube videos that people make when they first start making YouTube videos, like the challenges or like mukbangs, or like for me, I love fashion, so you're definitely going to see clothing hauls and stuff like that. Most of my videos that I be posting on YouTube right now have come from my TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. It's the same name. So they usually see it first. I'm not going to lie. But it's more for, I am making it for YouTube though, not TikTok, because I only got like 6,000 followers on TikTok. So, yeah. Some people say, yeah, you love fashion. That's so good. So yeah, I'm really into fashion. So one of my big things on my channel will be fashion. When I get some new makeup, like when I get back to my old like makeup self, meaning I have the money to go out and buy my James Charles palette again, because my sister and her friends stole it like a year and a half ago. When I get my MAC foundation again and all that kind of stuff, because I have Fenty foundation, but it's not my color, even though it's about to be like cold, so it's probably gonna be my color in the wintertime. But yeah, you love makeup too. That's so good. We are a match. So yeah, I'm probably gonna I love food. So food's going to be a big part of my channel as well, especially like when I'm traveling and stuff and I go out to eat. I'm going to be like filming and stuff. I like making my videos on YouTube though, because it's really easy to like pause the video and like edit it and stuff like that. YouTube, I don't really like making my videos on YouTube unless it's live like this, because the camera on YouTube is way different. Like I have an iPhone, but the camera and the view from like TikTok is way better than the YouTube one, which I don't know how that works or whatever, but it's something with the app. But yeah, I'm really trying to be able to move out the hood. You know what they say, rags to riches, real quick, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm really trying to leave. Like I'm trying to go. And if it wasn't for college right now, I would really up and move and like sell or throw away all of my stuff, because honestly, I'm ready for like a new little journey in life. Like I'm ready for like the next little stage. I felt stagnant, and I think that's another reason, probably spiritually, why I ended up getting COVID right now, because I just need to take a break from like the so-called responsibilities of life, so that I can get back in tune with myself, so I can know what I'm finna do with myself, because I know that I'm not 100% happy with the way my life is exactly right now, and I'm trying to upgrade it. I'm trying to like figure out like some type of like path to get to the next step that I really want to be in. But I do need this like solitude time where I am not by anybody. I'm not obligated to do anything right now, because I need to heal like my soul. My soul needs to heal. Everyone's soul needs to heal. That's why I feel like we're probably going to go on another quarantine soon. First of all, because how the hell did I get COVID? How did I get COVID? And we are still out. We out in the world like it's normal, but COVID's still going around like how it was at first. No. I feel like we definitely need to go back on lockdown. And if we do go on lockdown, I don't want to be where I'm at. You said I look 17. Thank you. I think. Yes, I'm 20 though. But I'm really glad that you said I look 17. When I was a kid, before I turned 17, really a teenager all the way, I would always love to watch Lifetime movies, and all of the Lifetime movies had something at 17. There was pregnant at 17, stalked at 17, kidnapped at 17. Like all the movies had something to do with the age 17. So when I was like a preteen and everything, I thought 17 was going to be like my eternal age. Like I felt like when I turned 17, that something, out of the ordinary was going to happen. Which I'm not going to lie, actually, something really did actually start. It didn't happen when I was 17, but it started at my 17 age. And that's, I got a boyfriend for like the first time for real. And then, yeah, that whole experience flipped my whole entire effing world upside down for 2 years and counting. But it's better now, so I guess it's not in counting, because we're starting a new journey. But I'm not going to lie, from when I was 17, everything that happened when I was 17 changed my life. So I guess it did. It's a spiritual awakening at 17, but I didn't have the spiritual awakening until like I was 18. Fully. But yeah, so when you have COVID, you're going to be tired and you're going to be uncomfortable and you're going to want to scream, but you're not going to be able to scream because it would take too much energy. Basically, COVID is like a vampire. It's going to take away all your energy. Yay. Wait, what'd you say yay for? Oh, speaking of yay, Kanye. I think he is so like, I think it's so cute how he's going through his spiritual awakening and like going through all of these things. And in a few years, hopefully, if he don't do anything crazy with himself right now, he's going to look back at the way that he is acting and he's going to be like, well, damn, I was being a complete fool out there. Because that's what happens in the beginning of your spiritual awakening. It's real for you. It's real for you, what you're going to experience, what the reality you're going to be stepping out of into a new one. It's going to be very real for you. But then when you look back at it, it's going to be like, damn, it's just a phase of life. It's literally just a phase of life. But yeah, my throat, whenever I talk to, like, it doesn't hurt, but it's like heavy. Like the back of my neck hurts really bad. Which I think is hurting not only because I have COVID. I think COVID is amplifying how bad it hurts, but it's hurting because for a year and a half now, basically, over a year and a half, I think now, I've been having these chronic neck pains from when my sister got the 2 neighbors to come fight me over a guy, I'm pretty sure. And when I was fighting the first girl, my neck hit the fucking back of the concrete of like the side, the curb. You know how like the curb, it's like raised up from the street. My neck literally was like on the curb when she was on top of me and we were fighting. So yeah. But I got an MRI done. And they said it looks normal, but I don't believe. I'm not gonna say I don't believe them that it looks normal, but I definitely 100% don't believe that it's okay, because if it was okay, I wouldn't be hurting. Yes, I'm okay. I am okay. I'm okay. Mostly because I know God is real and God and karma work hand in hand. So I'm okay with that part. Am I okay physically? Kind of. Like my neck really hurts. And COVID made it hurt way worse because it's like amplifying my aches and pain in my body. But I'm going to heal. Y'all know we just went through this solar eclipse yesterday on November 8th. Wait, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was November 9th today. So yeah, we just went through the solar eclipse, the full moon in Taurus, the lunar eclipse or the solar eclipse. I forgot which one it really is, but it's an eclipse basically. And yeah, so now for this next 6 months of all of our lives, some type of amazing change, hopefully amazing, is going to be happening based on whatever the energy was yesterday. Whatever energy was. True. That's true. God is real, my friend. Does not believe in God or karma. Well, I'm glad that you do, Raylan, because he is real. God is real. People who probably don't think that God is real don't have like a clear meditative like perspective of themselves and life, and that's all it's going to take. It's going to take for them to have like some type of spiritual awakening Because that's what I had to do for me. Like, all my life, I always referred to God and everything. But when I went to church and I listened to people preach about God, I always would be like, well, if God wanted me to know this, I feel like he should tell me himself. So I was always a skeptical, like, child about Jesus. Not necessarily God, but Jesus. The whole story of Jesus and, like, how it incorporated with God and me and my life and, you know, the life of the world and everything. But now that I'm older and I've experienced things myself, I see the pattern and I see, like, the significance of the story and the literature of the Bible and God and Jesus and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I definitely do believe in God. God is definitely real. I believe in the spirit realm. I believe in spirits. I believe that we are a spirit right now and our body is only a vessel that will one day no longer need a soul inside of it. And yeah. That's why I have a cross. I know people probably might think something contradicting because I cuss a lot and I, like, kind of, you know, I make mistakes and I do things, you know, that normal people do. But I definitely believe in God and I definitely want people to know when they first look at me, like, don't ever play, because God and me have a really good connection. We have a really good relationship. Okay. Yeah, right here. All up in my oh no, right here. This is what hurts. I thought it was right here, but it's right here. I feel it right here too, but no, when I touch right here, I feel it. One day my friend said God was not real, and the next day she got hurt. Ooh, you spilling tea. Well, that's because, yeah, because he is real. Definitely is real, as I am. That's wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Instant karma. Karma is literally the act of whatever you wish upon other people happening to you, like, almost tenfold, especially if it's not instant karma. If it's instant karma, it's going to happen at the same velocity that you wanted it to happen to somebody else. But karma that takes a while, it usually takes a while because it's building itself up and it's going to hit you 1,000 times over, basically. So, like, if you try to, like, ruin somebody's life, your life is going to be ruined the way that you thought you were going to ruin someone else's life. Or if you try to, like, defame somebody's character, the same sense you were trying to defame their character, someone's going to defame your character like that as well, but probably worse. Ooh, why my nose feel like it's getting stuffy, but it shouldn't be, because hold up, why can't I breathe? Wait, I can breathe. Right? I think I can breathe. Yeah, I'm breathing. Why is it getting hard to breathe? Okay. That's weird. Okay, that's weird. Maybe I need to eat something. Wait, why does it feel hard to breathe? That's weird. Okay, I think I'm gonna take some more Tylenol. Wait, why does it feel like this? It feels cold to breathe. Like, it feels weird. Well, dang, that's crazy. All I'm gonna say is, so if it's time to go drink water, maybe. You're right. I'm finna go drink some water. Whoa. This is the kind of water I'm drinking. Yeah, I wouldn't wish COVID on my half enemies. Now, the full ones, maybe, but I don't have any full enemies. Because it's not that serious, honestly. I don't really hold grudges because dang, my neck is hurting. I'm hungry. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really hold grudges because it's really not, it doesn't really serve a purpose for you, especially if you say you believe in God and karma. So I just let karma do its thing. I let God do its thing. And yeah, I move on with life because life is bigger and better than whatever it is that someone else might be doing. So yeah. That doesn't mean that I don't get hurt though. And if I get hurt, I'm going to tell God. And that's like one of the biggest things. Karma is released when whoever is like the middleman for the karma, which means you in any sense. When you take your power back and you pull your energy back, that's when karma is being able to release. And I just want to publicly say, but I take back all of my energy from any man from the last 20 years of my life who took something from me that they did not deserve, which was me. So yeah. And if a woman did it, a woman too. Gender fluid. Y'all, I'm finna get off of here because I'm finna go to bed because I just all of a sudden just got hit with one of those energy sucking pulls that COVID is bringing. I don't want COVID ever again in life, and now I'm scared because I don't know if I should get the vaccine or if I shouldn't get the vaccine now. But it's crazy. It took 2 years for me to finally really get it. I'm not gonna lie though, when I was first before COVID came out, and like that winter before COVID-19 came out, coronavirus got talked about in the media and everything. I was sick for the first time in forever at my boyfriend's house at the time, and I was throwing up from water. Like I was really throwing up, and I was like, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do none of that, and my body was aching and stuff. So low key, I feel like I probably had COVID in the very beginning when it first started before the media came out with it. My auntie just texted me. She said, "Hey, how are you feeling?" She is so nice. But yeah, I'm finna get off of here and find something to eat because I feel like I'm gonna freaking pass out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.